So, laying the groundwork is what I'm speaking about today. Why? There's so many people who are constantly saying, I'm going to change my diet. Oh, I just must change my diet. I'm now changing my diet. I'm in the midst of changing my diet. But do they lay the groundwork for this? Just think about it. When you build a house, you've got to first start where? You can't start in the attic. If you're building it, it has to start at the foundations. And most people jump into changing their lives and the structure and the systems in their body, because that's what you do when you change your diet, without any groundwork, without any planning, without any kind of scheduling, without any kind of roadmap, without any kind of healing structures set up. So in my work with my clients, the first thing I do is I create a standard operating procedure for them. And we look at every aspect of their lives and we see what aspects of their lives has contributed to where they are now. So in order to make the changes that they want to make, we have to go back to whatever belief systems or thoughts or habits have created the life that they, or the parts of their life that they wish to change now. How can we change it if we do not know what created it in the first place? That's where we have to go. We must go to the root. We must always, always go to the ground floor. Start first of all by digging up the roots, by going, before you build the framework of the house, you go to the roots, you go to the earth, you go to the soil underneath, you go to the structures of the soil underneath. Before anything can grow, the most gorgeous, beautiful flower, the most stunning, magnificent, sturdy tree, always look at the roots. So if you're not at all succeeding in the dietary plan that you chose, that's what was missing. You did not go to the roots. To do that, yes, it's best to work with somebody to help you, because you've got to really do a whole archaeological dig and excavating to see what didn't work and what it is that will work this time around. You cannot go with the same mindset that created the problem to solve the problem. You've got to change that mindset. You've got to change the belief systems around them. You've got to change the languaging around them, which is why the work that I do with clients is almost never ends up being on the diet. It's about them. You've got to change you before you change the diet. It's that simple. Some people can succeed with a new diet for years, and all of a sudden they go, it's not working for me anymore, or I can't do this anymore, whatever it is they say. But the truth is they never changed. It was just the external, the diet that changed. So it's interesting, isn't it, that animals in the wild, until we pull them in and we bring them into our homes and into our zoos and all the places where we fence them in, that until we change their diet, once they're in the wild, they know exactly what to eat, when to eat it, and how to eat it. Yet we don't seem to know how to do that because we have been so disempowered from our own incredible intuition. We have been disempowered from eating instinctively. And so the work that I do with people is not to tell them what to eat, when to eat, and how to eat it, but teach them how to do so instinctively, how to go back to their own inner wisdom. If one restores one's own inner wisdom, everything else just flows. The pot of gold is right there. Everything flows like a well-running stream. And that is what I think is missing for most people. They get so excited and so caught up with the new diet and the new dietary restrictions and the must-haves and the must-not, that they don't realize that they're setting themselves up already for a tremendous amount of heartache and pain with the must-haves and the restrictions and the feelings of deprivation that they've set themselves up with, because it's the same person that's coming to this with all the same movement patterns and the same behavior systems. So I have a new course that I'm now doing which, yes, does focus on overcoming the acidity in the body that we've put there, but specifically overcoming the acidity of our thoughts and our belief systems. And it works in our posture, and it shows the connection between our posture and the alkalinity of our bodies. So it's very important, I think, to do that. So it's very, very important that you take time to realize that you've not failed. You've not failed with your diet. You've not failed with making the changes you wish to make. You just haven't showed up fully for yourself yet. That's all it is. You don't know how to do it yet, but it's instinctively, it's within you. You just need to learn how to go back there and undo all the different ways in which this has been erased out of you, screamed out of you, yelled out of you, shamed out of you, beaten out of you, raped out of you, all the different traumas that have masked the instinctive person you are. Once you return there, everything falls into place. And all of a sudden, you don't wish to be better. You just simply wish to be you. And that is what I think is important in life. And that's the work that I do with people. And I trust that there are people who will start beginning to realize that nothing is wrong with them. Get out of that way of thinking that something is wrong with you. There is nothing wrong with you. You just have not touched your own tender heart yet. It's there waiting for you. So listen to its calling, hear its calling, and answer it. I wish that each and every person who's listening to this today will take some time to realize that there's nothing wrong with him or herself, that all that's needed is to create more time for self, more self-care, but in a way that will bring them back to what they know to do intuitively. So answer the call. I look forward to seeing you here more on this channel with me. And I trust that you will. If you like this, click on the notification button and the subscribe button. And of course, if you do like this, please click on the like button, because that apparently is very important to how many people get this out. And please share this out so people will stop telling themselves that something is wrong with them. No, it's giving our power away to external forces that have taught us that we need to change. So until the next Elegantly Raw Tidbits every weekday, Monday to Fridays here at this time. Look forward to seeing you. Bye for now.